I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Dan, and thank you for joining me for Nancy Drew Warnings at Waverly Academy. So, I just want everybody, first of all, I wanted to welcome everybody, and second of all, I wanted to thank one of the commenters in one of my previous videos for recommending this game to me. I knew I was going to play a Nancy Drew game. I had a few that are in my library, but I hadn't made a decision. But this one was recommended out of the ones that were available, and so this is the one that we're getting into. So I have one other Nancy Drew game in my library. I will say that it was pretty tough, definitely, and it was because it was my first Nancy Drew game. Anyways, this one is not as globetrotting as that one, as I was told. Well, I guess maybe it wasn't globetrotting, but I think this one I've been told is more indicative of what a Nancy Drew game is versus the one that I played, The Silent Spy. So we're going to go through some of this other stuff here. I'm just going to see what it's like. If it takes a while, what I'll do is I'll put a time code at the bottom so you can skip ahead if you want to just get right into it. But for now, I'm just going to go and read through some of these and see what we've got. How to Be a Detective, Nancy Drew. Okay, so what have we got here? So it's basically the tutorial.
As always, your mission is to solve the mystery by stepping into my shoes and deciding my every move. In this game, you'll be able to sneak around the halls of the dorm after curfew, but don't get caught. Look for a good hiding place when someone's coming. You'll know you found one when you see the sneak cursor. In this game, you'll also have a cell phone with lots of features: phone, camera, clock, messages, and settings. Each mode can be accessed by selecting its icon from the main menu.
Okay, so this one is different in that there is a sneak mechanic, so we can sneak around and we have to hide after curfew. That's very different. Okay, then. Let's see, moving around.
To get from one place to another in the game, just move your cursor around on the screen and click when an arrow pointing in the direction you want to go appears. An arrow pointing forward allows you to go forward, while a back arrow allows you to step back. Sometimes up and down arrows are available too. Give it a try. Find the forward arrow and check out Mr. Woogle Woggle. He's my teddy bear.
Mr. Woogle Woggle.
I always use my magnifying glass to scan my surroundings for clues. When it turns red, I know I'm onto something. When your magnifying glass turns into a question mark, you can talk to someone. When it becomes a hand, you can use it to open and close things, pick up objects, and move things around. To see how this works, move your mouse over this scene until the magnifying glass turns red. Then click to zoom in. See how the magnifying glass turned into a hand when you rolled it over the key? That means you can pick it up. When you click on an object with the hand cursor, that object gets added to your inventory. To see what's in your inventory, just click on the inventory icon at the bottom of the screen. To use an item that's in your inventory, just click on it. In fact, try clicking on the key.
Okay.
See how the cursor turned into the item you clicked on? Use the key to click on the lock on my suitcase, and you'll see how good I've gotten at packing. To return an object to your inventory, just click on the inventory icon, then click on the Open Inventory box, and the object will go back into storage. You can close your inventory by clicking on the square in the upper right-hand corner, by clicking on the inventory icon, or by clicking on another icon. I keep reminders to myself in my journal. Click on the notebook icon at the bottom left of the screen, and you'll see what I mean. I try to keep my notes tidy by putting them into categories. Just click on a category, and you'll see all the entries on that topic I've made up to that point in the game. Click on the clipboard icon, and if you're a junior detective, you'll see a list of what I need to do. Organized person that I am, once I've done something, I check it off.
Checking off items. Yeah, that was something that was definitely a thing in the previous game. So this is her. We've got no observations. Got read. So this was something that was very helpful in the last game. Keep track of things that I needed to do. Also, it clued me in on things that I needed to do because I wasn't always sure.
The gear icon allows you to determine how you experience the game. For instance, you can choose to play the game in a window on your computer screen if you want. You can also adjust the volume of the music, voices, and sound effects, as well as turn off the closed captioning text and change the color of the background mat. Click on the folder icon and you'll be able to load a previously saved game. Just scroll through the thumbnails, select the game you want, then click on Load. Or if you click on New, you can start a new game. The floppy disk icon allows you to name your current game, then save it, or to simply save your current game without renaming it. And while we're on the subject, it's a good idea to save your game from time to time while you're playing, just in case. If you have to stop playing and leave the game, just click on the exit icon. Of course, save it first.
Yeah, I ran into issues with the games before the last time, and also this game is a bit older. It looks like I'm not sure how old the game itself is, but I'm playing the game on Steam, so I know that there is some compatibility for my PC. But I find that older games, even if they're on Steam, sometimes they crash, and I like to think that I want to save enough that like I don't have to do like an hour or 2 hours worth of work just to get back to where I was prior. So yeah, saving is definitely something I plan on doing quite a bit.
Questioning suspects is something all detectives need to know how to do. In the game, to get people to talk to you, all you have to do is click on them.
Okay. Are you not going to read this, Nancy? Let's say I've clicked on Mr. Woogle Woggle here. Our conversation will appear in the text box below the scene with his words in yellow and my responses in blue. Click a response and see what your suspect says.
Before you can start playing, you need to decide whether to play as a junior or senior detective. If you choose junior detective, you'll get more hints than you will if you're a senior detective, and the puzzles will be a little easier. When you're ready to start playing, just click on the plane tickets and hang on to your hat.
Oh man, I don't know. I feel like I'm a junior detective. I'm not particularly good at like these mystery type games. I wonder if that affects the task list is only available for junior detectives, right? I really like that. I really want that. I feel like I do want that though. I thought we could click on Mr. Woogle Woggle. What is this? Oh, scrapbook. Property of Nancy Drew. Oh, these are probably the previous games, right? Case number 1, 2, yeah, all the way to 13. So this is the 14th case? No, it's the 21st. I don't know. Let me just take a look real quick here. Okay, so I just wanted to take a look at it real quick. I don't think I'm going to read through those because there is a possibility that there might be a spoiler in there, especially if I plan on eventually going to play that game. So I don't think I want to do that. In the back of my mind, I'm kind of deciding whether or not I want to do junior or senior detective. Let's see.
Phone mode stores all the numbers you'll need to know. Bring up the correct contact or dial the number yourself and press call. Be sure to call Ned from time to time. He's my boyfriend. Camera mode allows you to take and view photos. When in camera mode, you can zoom in and pan before taking the picture. Click on View Photos to see your saved pictures. You'll be downloading photos later from the View Photos mode. Set your alarm to take a break and wake up hours later by entering clock mode. Any text messages you receive will show up in the Messages mode. And the Settings menu allows you to personalize the look of your phone by choosing one of the options in each drop-down.
I guess Ned may be a source of a hint. Maybe she talks to him and he gives her a maybe a line that causes her to go, "Oh, hey, maybe that's an idea," or something like that. So that's probably why they tell you to call him from time to time. I wonder how old Nancy is. Never really looked it up. Never bothered, but yeah.
When you want to turn around, move your cursor to the bottom of the screen until it turns into an arrow that looks like a U-turn or back arrow, and click.
This does not look like a U-turn arrow. That just looks like a back arrow.
When you want to turn around, move your cursor to the bottom of the screen until it turns into an arrow that looks like a U-turn or back arrow, and click.
Okay, so this is a back arrow, so I guess this that. Okay. All right. Actually, I looked in here because I wanted to take a look at this. And if you're a junior detective, you'll see a list of what I need to do. I think I need this. Maybe if I play a few more Nancy Drew games, I'll be okay not needing it, but my memory is terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a good job of, like, keeping track of what needs to be done. So I feel like the clipboard is necessary. If that's the only thing that's different between junior and senior detective, I don't think that's too bad. If it changes the difficulty of the puzzles, that might be different. I don't know. But for now, I think I'm going to do junior detective. Let's check out the case file.
The headmistress at the Waverly Academy for Girls has asked me, begged me actually, to discover who's been leaving mysterious notes for students there and causing the strange accidents that always follow them.
Ooh.
So malicious was the last accident, the parents of its victim are threatening to sue the school if the perpetrator isn't identified. Fast. And so, pretending to be a transfer student named Becca Sawyer, I'm going to go undercover at the upstate New York boarding school and hopefully find the culprit. I have to use a fake name instead of my real one because if any of my soon-to-be classmates plug the name Nancy Drew into an online search engine, my cover would be blown in an instant. And to make sure no one sees or hears anything that could give me away, the headmistress has forbidden me to contact her, which means I'm about to be tossed, totally on my own, into a world of bright, privileged, click-conscious teenage girls. This could be my scariest case yet.
Scariest because teenagers. So, okay, so this seems like Waverly Academy is probably a high school. Obviously, a very high class, like very privileged school, which doesn't seem to be Nancy's MO. So I wonder if she gets bullied for being quote unquote poor, but also she must be close to teenaged age. Otherwise, she wouldn't be able to pass for a student, right? So maybe she's in her early 20s. I don't know if she went to college or if she graduated college early or something like that. But yeah, I guess we will continue on and head to upstate New York. We're gonna do junior detective, like I said. Ooh, cinematic. Whoa, 2 weeks ago. Time's up. Oh no!
Let me out!
No,
Hey!
Danielle.
This isn't funny! Let me out!
Oh, they turned the light off too.
Out!
So, how's that an accident? Did she get injured? Injure her hands on the door or something? What happened?
Hey, you're the new person. Becca something. Becca Sawyer. I'm Corrine, the person who stuck rooming with you. I mean, you're the person who stuck rooming with me. Anyway, welcome to our humble dwelling space.
Wow, that was very awkward. So, we have options. Let's see. Thanks. Sorry to barge in and bug you like this. You really look really busy. You don't mind having a roommate? Well, I mean, at an academy, well, actually, it's a prestigious academy. I don't know if roommates are a normal thing. Um, yeah, I mean, if you're a roommate, you're not barging in and bugging someone.
You don't mind having a roommate?
Not at all. The roommate I used to have, Danielle, she and I got along great.
Oh, that was her. She was the one that got stuck in the door, the closet, and had the light turned out.
What happened to her?
She had kind of a bad experience. Got locked in a pitch black closet overnight. See, she was claustrophobic, so when they found her the next morning, she could barely talk. And when I came back from class that afternoon, she just left. No note, no call, no text, nothing. I should probably tell you, some of the kids on this floor have been getting these threatening notes from someone calling herself the Black Cat. Well, the first note's a warning, but if you get a second one, something really bad happens to you. And last week, the girl in the room next door, Megan Vargas, she got a second note, and that night she ate something at dinner she was allergic to and had such a bad reaction that she had to go home. Somebody's obviously playing a prank, but a lot of kids are starting to get really freaked out. Anyway, now that you're here, first thing you gotta do is read the Waverly Student Guide, which is online. If you don't have a laptop, it doesn't look like you do. That one little bag is all you brought?
All my stuff's being shipped from France, Lyon. It'll be here in a couple of days. But please, go on.
Anyway, you can get online by jumping on the computer in the library. Just make sure you read the part in the guide about Waverly's demerit system really well. It's enforced by Paige. Believe me, you do not want to mess with her. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, this floor is special because only seniors who are viable candidates for valedictorian live up here.
Really?
Whoever's named valedictorian gets a full ride scholarship to the university of her choice, so it's a pretty big deal. Of course, the only truly viable candidate is me.
Wait a minute. You mean the only girls to get notes from this black cat person are girls who are in the running to be valedictorian?
I hadn't really thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess that's right. Maybe somebody's jealous of us smart kids or something, or maybe it's one of us. Maybe someone's trying to scare off her competition. Whatever. It's not gonna work on me.
Okay, well, you're quite confident, aren't you? Very confident. Yeah, I was just hearing a cello music. I thought it was just I just thought it was the background of the game.
Where's that cello music coming from?
Next door, that's Mel Corbelis.
Has she gotten a black cat note?
I'm not sure. Her roommate did, though. She's the one who got so sick she had to go home.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever gotten one of these black cat notes?
Yeah, I got one about 3 days ago.
Really?
No kidding. May I see it?
Sorry, I took one look at it and tore it up. But if you'd like to see the note my ex-roommate got, that one's right here.
When she got this, how did she react?
She tried to laugh it off, but I think she was scared. She was pretty neurotic.
What about the second note?
There wasn't a second note. Or at least, If there was, she never said anything about it to me.
Well, she did get a second note. We saw it briefly. I think that was the second one. I think it was different. Oh yeah, it said time's up. Duh, I was the one making fun of it. Okay. Well.
What are you working on? You look so busy.
Busy? That's the understatement of the year. I've got 4 days to finish a 30-page research paper that has to be fully annotated, utilizing a bibliography that has to include at least 6 published, no online stuff, published sources. Any normal student would hate having you bug them like this. But then, I'm not all that normal, so you can bug me all you want. Not that you're bugging me. Well, you are technically, but you're not really because I'm so... Never mind.
She's putting on airs, I think, but she's also very awkward. I don't think she has very many friends.
Well, guess I'd better go start meeting people.
Yeah, I guess you'd better. I'm not so bad, right?
What do you mean?
It's just that, well, you're about to find out that I'm not exactly the most... Never mind. You'll see soon enough.
Oh, maybe she's got like some kind of reputation going on. Okay, so probably the biggest thing about these type of games is that like it's very difficult to know what you can click on. So a lot of times you have to, I think it's called pixel hunt, where you have to like hunt using the cursor, and if you don't get the cursor just on the right spot, it doesn't, like, you don't get the thing that you need to.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why?
Out of the tree and back to your room, Becca. That's 3 demerits.
Can we... Wait, what? A page, you have just received 3 demerits. Okay, well then, screw off, page. Whatevs. Should we do it again? Yeah, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Okay. Alright, let's see what else is here. Well, we don't have any stuff, as we were told. Oh. Hello, Becca.
Someone named Rachel wants me to come to her room.
Rachel Hubbard. She's in the room at the end of the hall.
Welcome to Waverly. Since you just transferred here and don't really have any papers due or exams to study for, unlike the rest of us, I could really use your help on this project I'm working on. Please come see me as soon as you can. My room's at the end of the hall. Thank you so much, Rachel. That's pretty presumptuous, thinking that we're going to help you just out of the sudden, for no reason at all, out of the blue. Is this us, or is this Danielle? I guess this is us. Anything else? No. Okay. Anything else here? And this is just talking to her,
What's
right?
up, roomie?
I'd better get going. Bye.
Bye.
Suit yourself.
Well, at least you're cool with us bothering you. Almost look like Mickey Mouse ears. Mr. Mingles says hi. Corinne Myers. Oh, there's only her name, so is she the only one with a roommate?
Whoa, watch it! Oh, your hair's on fire. No wonder you're in a hurry.
My
What?
hair's on fire?
Huh?
Just kidding. Red hair looks really good on some people. I'm Izzy Romero.
I'm Becca Sawyer. I just transferred here.
Where are you from?
From the States originally, but I came here by way of France. It's a long story.
Chouette alors. Let me have your cell phone.
Why?
My cell phone?
Yeah, so I can set you up on the local network. It'll just take a second.
Okay.
Don't do it, Nancy.
This way you'll be able to get texted and keep up on all the breaking news.
She's hacking your phone. She's hacking your phone.
There
She's
you
got
go.
trackers.
Look, my room's on the other side of the study hall, but lately I've been spending most of my time in the library. So come talk to me. I'm student body president, which means when it comes to the lay of the land, I got the best map. See ya.
I already forgot her name. I already forgot her name. I don't remember what it is. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I don't know why I do this to myself. I'm playing games like this. All right. Let's go up. Mel Corbelis. Help. Disappearing under a mound of laundry. Can I borrow some detergent?
Yeah?
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Becca Sawyer.
Well, I guess by way of introducing ourselves.
I just moved into the room next door.
Oh, yeah, you're the transfer, the one who got kicked out of some school in France?
Let's just go with it. Maybe it'll make us the cool kid.
How did you know?
The primary source of all wisdom and truth around here has been all a buzz.
Source of primary truth? What? What does that mean? So I'm the source of rumors already?
So I'm the source of rumors already?
Welcome to Waverly.
Where's your roommate?
She's the one who was sent home because of an allergic reaction to something she ate after being cursed by the black cat.
You sound a little skeptical.
The black cat is just someone playing an idiotic prank, end of story. Of course, it's not the end of the story for my roommate Megan, who wound up having to go home sick with an allergic reaction that almost killed her. But it's still a stupid prank.
Oh my gosh, what exactly happened to her?
Look, enough about the black cat. The other girls can buy into that garbage all they want, but the pea brain that's behind this, I refuse to give her the satisfaction. So if you have questions for Megan, I think you should call her yourself. 845-555-1849.
Interesting. So we can call her ourselves?
How well do you know the girl I'm rooming with, Corrine?
Probably better than anybody. She doesn't have a lot of friends, but she's incredibly smart. Plus, she's a social outcast too, so we get along pretty well.
All right, that's the impression that I got. She's awkward. Very awkward.
What makes you say she's a social outcast?
She's so desperate for people to like her, she gets on everyone's nerves. Me? I don't much care if people like me or not, but Corrine? She cares a lot. And it shows.
That's part of the awkwardness, I suppose.
You play that cello pretty well.
Thank you. I taught myself to play when I was 10.
Really?
Does Waverly have an orchestra?
Yeah, but as you may have guessed, I'm not much of a joiner.
I'd better get going.
Door's always open. And she's back.
You know, just forget I was here. Bye.
And she's back. You can continue playing. I'm just checking out your room. She obviously appears to be kind of gothy, which is fine. I mean, got different decor.
Read much followed by more. Wonder why it was spelled with 2 O's instead of 1. Is this sampler as old as it looks?
It's old, that's for sure. My great-great-great-grandmother made it. She was in the first class of students to graduate from here. Everybody in my family who attends Waverly has to hang that thing in her room. It's tradition.
Did your mother
Interesting.
graduate from here?
And her mother and her mother's mother, ad infinitum. I come from a long line of Waverly grads. I'm what you call a legacy. I was admitted automatically.
Well, isn't that nice? Searching for something is what life is for. To find what is hidden, read much followed by more. I think this is a clue. Read much followed by more. So if you're looking for something, read something from more. So that's probably an author. Well, I think it's pretty obvious that it's some kind of author. Oh, no. Yeah, can't play with any of this stuff. Okay, out of here.
I'm being gossiped about already? That sure didn't take long.
Newbie sighting in Valcan Hall. Becca Sawyer has landed. Alright, well, that's interesting. Cool. Alright. Meet the person I'll be rooming with at Waverly. Wait, we already did that. Oh.
Did that.
Heard a lot of that in the last game, I'm remembering now. Okay. Take a good look around Mel's room as I can without seeming suspicious.
Check.
Alright. Cool. Alright. We should call. Let's see. Phone. Contacts. Ned. Bess? No. Megan. Here we go. This is the person.
This is Megan.
Hi, my name is Becca Sawyer. I'm a new student at Waverly, and I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions, if that's okay. I mean, I know you've been sick.
No, go ahead. I'm still kind of weak, but talking on the phone's not gonna kill me.
What exactly happened to you anyway?
I was eating dinner at school 3 nights ago when all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. And when I tried to stand up, I got so dizzy I fell right over. So they rushed me to the hospital, and by the time I got there, I was turning blue, and my blood pressure was down to like 40/20 or something.
Damn.
Whoa.
I'd gone in anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, you
but then
think?
they pumped me full of epinephrine, so by morning I was all stable and stuff. My parents were real upset. They dragged me home with them, and they still haven't said when they're gonna let me go back. I even heard them talking about suing the school. Anyway, now I'm real upset. I really miss Waverly. For the most part.
Yeah, what do you mean by the most part?
What do you mean? Is there something about it you don't miss?
About 10 days ago, someone slipped a note under my door. All it had on it were the words, "The black cat wants you to start packing," and a paw print with some scratch marks.
Weird.
Then, about a week later, I got another note. All it said was, "Time's up." I went to dinner the next night and...
Wound up in the hospital. You think whoever sent you that note tampered with your food and deliberately triggered that allergic reaction?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I've been to the emergency room on account of my stupid allergies so many times, it's ridiculous. And even if someone did put something in my food, I'm still here. I mean, I always recover. It's not like they were trying to kill me or anything.
Actually, it seemed like they were. I mean, you were turning blue, you had an anaphylactic reaction, which means that you couldn't breathe, and then your blood pressure was 40/20. I think you were on the verge of death, my girl. The thing that triggered your reaction, do you have any idea? Oh, yeah, I was wondering, what is she allergic to?
The thing that triggered your reaction, do you have any idea what it was or how it got in your food?
I'm allergic to tree nuts. Almonds, walnuts, cashews. My mom's always telling me to pay more attention to what I'm eating, but I'm really bad at that.
Did many kids at Waverly know about your allergies before this last episode?
Everybody knew. School policy. That way kids wouldn't give me anything with nuts in it. At least, that was the plan.
Yeah, that backfired quite a bit.
If you had to guess, who would you say the black cat is?
Izzy Romero.
Why her?
Because she's the sneakiest, most spiteful person I've ever known. You've probably met her by now, and I know she doesn't seem that way, but you're new. Just wait.
Oh, that was the person that just met us outside our door. She is, I guess, sus. Very sus.
It's been great talking to you.
See ya.
All right. Well, we can check that one off.
That's done.
Jeez. Oh, ladies' room.
ES has EO. Hey, who wrote that?
Oh, Becca Sawyer, BS. Yeah, who would have even met her to be able to say that she has BO? Yeah, I thought she was gonna get bullied, and it seems that that's gonna be the case. Actually, I wanted to check this area here. No, 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 no. Dude, I wanted to check. Oh, fire alarm? Oh, we shouldn't do that. What's her face is gonna like have a conniption. I don't remember her name. You know, the one who gave us 3 demerits. Paige? Was that her name? Alright, so there's 3 doors here. So who's this? Izzy Romero and Leela Yadav. Thanks for the treats. I can make it through the weekend now. Well, Izzy's out, so I guess there's that.
Locked. Izzy must be somewhere else.
Don't forget study group tonight.
What?
Hello. Let me just check real quick to see if you have anything here that's of any note. Ooh. No, I guess not. Her desk. She's got encyclopedias. That's how you know she's got money. Those things are expensive.
You must be Becca Sawyer. Did you see my note?
I did if you're Rachel Hubbard.
That's me. And boy, am I glad you're here. See, I've got this web design project that's due by the end of the break. Only I've got 2 papers to write by then, too. So, since you're a transfer and you won't really have anything to do until classes start, I was hoping you could help me.
Yeah, I don't know any of that.
But I don't know anything about web design.
You don't have to. I just need you to do grunt work. Take pictures and upload them mostly. The pages I'm designing will be part of the Waverly School website.
Okay. So that sounds like a job more than it does like schoolwork to me.
But it's my first day. I barely know my way around.
Then this will be a great way to get oriented and meet people. I mean, you just met me, right?
Not really.
Yeah, we
I'm
didn't.
Rachel Hubbard. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm here on a scholarship. I blew a recent AP Chem test, which means I probably won't be valedictorian unless everybody else totally messes up. I love dogs. I hate cauliflower. My favorite subject's math. And I am desperate.
I noticed.
Well, I guess I could help you. Sure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what you need to do first is take a picture of all the valedictorian candidates. Here are their names. You have a camera cell phone, right?
Course.
Great.
Okay, so candidates. Okay, so we met Mel. Danielle is gone. We met Rachel. This is her. Corinne, we met. Izzy, we met. Megan. We haven't met Leela. To upload a photo, attach camera to USB port on library computer. Open Meet the Candidates link. Select and download correct photo. Repeat until...
After you've taken everybody's picture, get on the computer in the library and upload them according to the instructions on that sheet. I'll check the pictures once they're up. If I want you to take any of them over, I'll leave a note for you on the page. When you're done, report back to me, all right? I may need you to do something else. In the meantime, I'm about to be late for a meeting with my advisor, so if you could get started, that would be great. I really appreciate this, Becca. See you later, okay?
But you're on the list. Just let me take a picture of you real quick. Alright, well. Such as it is. Paige, resident advisor. Okay. The RA.
One crow's nest coming up.
Crow's nest? What? Is that some inside joke?
Go away, please. Sorry, I don't want to be disturbed right now.
Why are you doing something a little naughty in there?
Go away, please.
Fine. Jeez. Alright. Let's see.
Yeah?
Can we take a picture of you? Phone. No. Camera. There we go. Alright, so let's see. We'll zoom in. Pan. Pan. Zoom. Focus. Focus. Well, I guess just like real camera phones from this time, camera's not that great. Sure, let's save it. Okay. Alright, we're out of here. Bye.
Hi. Hey, how come I couldn't find anything about you online, like on your page?
Is that a big deal?
Well, yeah. I mean, anyone under the age of like 30 who doesn't have something up on your page either A, has been living on Mars, or B, is seriously weird. And since it doesn't look like either of those applies to you, what gives?
It's a fake
I took
name.
my page down because, for personal reasons.
Well, do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Well, who is he? Where does he live? Come on, you can tell me stuff. I'm your roommate.
I don't even
I'm
know you.
sorry, but I'd rather not talk about him right now, okay?
Yeah, okay, whatever. So what do you want to talk about?
I met Mel. She's very different.
Yeah, I think that's why we're friends. She did say I was her friend, right? Oh, sorry, that was dumb. There we go, sounding all insecure and loserish again.
So awkward. So awkward.
Are you a Waverly legacy like Mel is?
As if. I earned my way into this place. I was accepted because I was the most deserving applicant, like, ever.
Like,
Those
ever.
are my words, not the school's, of course. But it's still true.
Sure. Sure.
I ran into someone in the hall when I left here. Her name was Izzy?
That would be Isabella Romero, Izzy for short. Queen Izzy. I can just see her, acting all warm and fuzzy while she sizes you up, trying to decide if the new girl is worthy of becoming one of her subjects.
Subjects. Queen? You know what? All these ladies are queens. No, you can't be the queen of the queens.
Sounds like you don't like her.
That girl never, ever passes up a chance to do or say something cruel to me. She just does it because she's jealous, of course, but it's still... Well, it's still annoying.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Rachel enlisted me to help her get her web project done.
Better you than me.
In fact, I need to take your picture for it.
Whip out your camera and let's get it over with. Cheese.
Right. Actually,
Yoo-hoo! I'm waiting.
this is a pretty decent picture. Yeah. All right.
Where can I find Leela Yadav? I need to take her picture.
Leela is Izzy's roommate. She's probably in the rec room.
I'll let you get back to your paper.
Later.
Well, that was actually quite useful. Maybe we can talk to Mel,
Come on in.
and maybe we can ask her for a
Becca
picture.
the new girl, what's going on?
How well do you know Rachel?
Not well. We don't hang out.
How come?
We have nothing in common. Plus, there's something about her that's a little off.
What do you mean by off?
She's just a little strange, and not in a genius sort of way either. In fact, when it comes to being valedictorian, it's a mystery how she ever made it this far.
Actually, that is true. She even said herself that she didn't do very well in a recent chem exam, so that tracks.
I called Megan Vargas.
Yeah? How is she?
Haven't you talked to her?
No, we're not very close.
Any particular reason why?
We're just not, that's all.
I need to take a close-up of you for a page on the school website I'm helping put up.
The school wants my picture on its website? Groovy. Blast away.
Groovy. Nice. Okay, take photo. Yes.
I'm ready.
I'm done. Okay.
I'll quit bugging you.
Sounds good.
All right. Time to hightail it. All right. Let's see. Oh, what's her name is probably in the rec room. Oh, what's this? The rec room is for the enjoyment of all students. Do not leave personal belongings in the room. Dispose of snack shop waste appropriately. All electronics are to be turned off when not in use. Cell phone use is not permitted in the rec room. Okay, sure. I'm trying to look at this thing. I guess it's not available. I'll talk to her in just a second. I just want to see what's in here first. Something here. The TV. Okay. Rec room quiet hours, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Press menu for stations. So, it's 12 p.m. now. So, it is currently quiet time. Got it. Okay. Let's see. So she's a soccer player. All right. Well, let's talk to her. And
You must be the girl who came all the way from France with just the clothes on her back? Becca something?
yes.
Becca Sawyer.
I'm Leela Yadav. Welcome to Waverly.
How come you're not working on a paper or studying like everybody else?
I'm working on 2 papers, actually, but they're both under control, so I'm taking a break. Playing the games in here keeps my reflexes sharp. People think I'm just saying that, but it's true. In fact, let's play air hockey. Come on! By helping me stay in shape, you'll be helping out your new school. You want to get off on the right foot here, don't ya?
Yeah, but I don't have time right now. I told Rachel Hubbard I'd help her with her web project.
That's too bad.
Well, I suppose, but are you going to pose for a picture too?
Too bad I can't play, or too bad I'm helping Rachel?
Both, but mostly too bad you're being subjected to Rachel on your very first day.
What do you mean?
Why do you say that?
She's got this bizarre schizoid thing going. She'll say something one day, then deny it the next, or she'll do something, then claim she didn't. She's actually kind of scary. You'll see. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if she's the Black Cat. You heard about the Black Cat, right?
Oh yeah, I heard.
See, Rachel flunked a test a couple weeks ago, which means she can't be valedictorian. So maybe, in some twisted way, she thinks we're to blame and she's using this Black Cat stuff to freak us all out. Not that it's working. On me, at least. I've won state championships in both soccer and basketball. No way am I gonna let a couple of stupid notes get to me.
Damn. Okay, that's crazy.
Because you're in the running for valedictorian, I need to get a close-up of you for the school website, if that's okay.
No problem. Fire when ready.
All right, well, I couldn't move the camera on that
I said
one.
fire when ready.
I'm done, okay.
Do you ever hang out with my roommate, Corinne?
Not if I can help it.
Why not?
She's just a pain. She tries so hard to fit in that it turns people off. Most people, at least. Mel Corbelis and her are friends. No big surprise. After all, weirdos of a feather flock together.
Okay.
I've bugged you enough for now.
That's all right. I'm kind of waiting for my boyfriend to call. He goes to Oxborough. That's the boys' school just down the road. Talking to you helped kill the time. I'll see ya.
All right, then. What else is here? Huh. That just opened? What? Odyssey Championship. Interesting. Interesting. That probably comes into play later. Okay, and it closed. Got it. What's in here? Locked. Locked. Okay. Well then. Oh, what's this? So there's probably something to do with that. That'll probably come into play later. Okay, what's over here? Oh, that's the exit. Okay, cool. Academy for girls. Got it. And this must be the other staircase. What's in here? Checked out to El Yadiv. Celebratory dinners.
Looks like I need a key.
Hey, wait a minute. This picture... Oh no, maybe it doesn't look familiar. So, what did Yadiv take from here? Alright, got another fire alarm. Let's not pull that. Ooh, is this the library? It looks like the library. So, I guess I was thinking the library was going to be in a different building, but is the academy just the one building? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, there's the computer.
Those are Roman numerals.
Yes, they are. All right, so 2000. What is the D? D is 100. Is D 500? So 2000 D. What is D? It comes after the C, which I believe is 100. I can only imagine that would be 500, so 626. And then 50, this makes 61, 26, 61. I guess not. Oh man, what would the D? Right, I'm just realizing how that sounds. Huh. M's are 1,000. Yeah, that's definitely 100. I don't know. I suppose I'll leave that for now. I mean, it might not even be used here anyways. Oh, here we go. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Numeral Systems Through the Ages by Audrey Romanek. Yeah, so C X. Right, Roman numerals. D is 500. Okay, Roman numerals. Roman numerals comprise one of the oldest numbering systems still utilized today. The numerals may have developed as written representations by counting fingers, as in one, or I means one or one finger, and or as the first letters of Latin words. C for centum, which is Latin for 100. All that is known for certain is that Roman numeral symbols seen below with the Arabic numeral system equivalents have been in use for more than 2,000 years. So, yeah. So, M is 1,000. D is 500. It is interesting to note that Roman numeral system did not include a symbol for 0. Yeah, that was a later iteration, the invention or discovery of the numbers 0. To translate a number from Roman numerals into a number represented by the Arabic or numerals with which most people are familiar, the symbols are added together with the larger numbers preceding smaller numbers. Example: CLV equals 155. So 100, that's 50, and then that's 5. Or CCCXXI, that's 300, 3 100s, 2 10s, and 1. The exception to this rule is the use of an I, X, or C directly before V, L, or M. In this case, instead of being added, the numerals are subtracted. Oh, interesting. So the symbols are added together with the larger numbers preceding smaller numbers. The exception... well, this doesn't say that D is an exception. So D gets added to the C, which is 600, like I said. In this case, instead of being added, the numerals are subtracted. Hence, IV equals 4. 5 minus 1. So this smaller one is before the larger one. That's when the subtraction happens. So XL equals 40. Okay, so maybe this is where I got tied up incorrectly. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Though Roman numerals were replaced by the Arabic numeral system around the 14th century for practical applications, they did not disappear entirely. Clocks, multimedia, copyright dates, books, sporting events, and monarchs have continued the tradition of using Roman numerals into the modern age. All right, I think this is exactly what I needed. So let's... All right, so 2000 DC. So that is 500, that's 100, that's 600. XL. Okay, yeah, this is where I screwed up. So that's 41, 2641. There it is. Lost and found. Okay. What? There's nothing here. Is there a false bottom, maybe? Or maybe if we put a different code in, it opens like a secret compartment or something. Oh, well. All right, well, now that we know the code, we don't need to continually put it in. So there's that. That's good. What else is good is I think where we're at is pretty good. So we met a bunch of people. We're at a new academy. There's some stuff going on, and I think everybody's kind of pointing fingers at each other. I don't know, and I don't have any idea of who the black cat could be as of yet. If you know, please do not spoil it, because it seems like this might be an older game. People may have already known what's going on, so there may be temptation to spill the beans, but please, for, other people's sake, let's not do that. For now, I'm going to reserve judgment on these people. It's probably going to be some kind of twist. It's not going to be the person that you most expect it to be. It's going to be the person you least expect it to be. But in any case, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that you will come back for the next video, and I hope to see you there. And until then, everyone, bye.